A dramatic fall from the top of a moving float, and our camera caught the whole thing. Good evening, everyone, and thanks for watching. I'm Katie Moore.
And I'm Cherise Gibson. This happened at the Crew of Argus parade in Jefferson Parish yesterday. Now, fortunately, that rider was not seriously hurt. Rachel Handley joins us now live from Metairie. And Rachel, what are the rules for things like harnesses in JP?
Well, basically the fact that this happened in Jefferson Parish was really important. We're on one of the risers that's still here on Veterans Boulevard near Causeways. This is right where the rider fell from the float. Someone standing where I am during the parade would have seen it happen. And of course, this is in Metairie, and New Orleans and JP have really different laws when it comes to rider safety during parades. So much so that at least one city leader says he wants to change that. It was a heart-stopping second on Mardi Gras. Our camera was rolling as a rider in the Crew of Argus parade threw something, tumbled off the top of the float, and hit the ground. Right away, the parade stopped, people rushed onto the route, and our photographer got down to the street. A few minutes later, his video shows the rider standing up. People at the parade told us they saw the man run across the top of the float before he fell. And after we posted this video on social media, a lot of you asked why he wasn't wearing a harness or a safety belt of some kind. They're required for parades in New Orleans. But the law is a lot less strict in Jefferson Parish, something even that district's councilman, Hans Liljeburg, didn't know.
I actually checked with Citizens Affairs and they said we did have one.
JP's ordinance only requires safety harnesses if the float's rail is less than 40 inches high or if the rider is under 12 or standing on something other than the floor. It also only specifies quote-unquote safety harnesses. That's opposed to New Orleans, which has a lot of rules about what harnesses look like, what they're made of, and how they're anchored to the float. Councilman Liljeburg says he wants to change that.
I'll certainly get on it and make sure that we do get one.
Okay.
We should have an ordinance that requires harnesses.
Argus's co-captain added that the crew doesn't have its own harness requirement. As for the man who fell, the sheriff's office told us he wasn't seriously hurt.
I know that he was offered medical assistance and signed something declining it.
And not long after he fell, the parade rolled on. Now, the co-captain of Argus we talked to said that the crew is still gathering information about exactly what happened, so he declined to be interviewed on camera. And later in the day, we followed up with him asking whether that float's safety rail was high enough that the rider legally wouldn't have had to wear a harness. We're still waiting to hear back. In Metairie, Rachel Handley, WWL Louisiana.